Hey, welcome to Family Chats with Pastor Dean Ross of Family Church Nola, where we love God passionately and we love one another personally. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope the next few weeks are just a great blessing, refreshing to you as we conclude this time of Advent, where we remember and look back to Christ's first coming and anticipate his second coming together. As a church family, as Family Church, we've been going through the 4 Advent themes of hope, joy, peace, and we ended this last Sunday with love. And we looked in the Gospel of Mark chapter 12, where the scribe asked Jesus, what is the greatest commandment of all? And Jesus says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord your God is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. And the second is this, love your neighbor as yourself." The scribes have come up with a large list of commandments to obey. And Jesus summarizes the entire law and the prophets in 2 commandments, which is love God and love people. We can look further at the 10 commandments and see the first 4 commandments deal with loving God, and the last 6 deal with loving people. The scribe didn't ask Jesus for what the second greatest commandment was, but Jesus gave it to him anyway, about loving your neighbor as yourself. And the reason I believe Jesus did that is because the 2 can't be separated. If we love God, we love people. Jesus began his reply to the scribe by quoting the Shema Israel, and which is the Lord your God is one. Hear, O Israel, the Lord your God is one. Love the Lord your God, right? And the reason we love God and love people is because he is one. God is united in himself. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, not 3 separate gods, one God, 3 persons. And as we look at the Gospels, we see Jesus being submitted to the Father. The Father had a plan. God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, Jesus, that whoever believes in him wouldn't have to perish but would have everlasting life. And Jesus loved us and gave his life for us, taking on sin. God made him who knew no sin to be sin, so that we might become the righteousness of God. And Jesus said to his disciples and his followers, it's to your advantage that I go, because they didn't want him to go. Peter made every excuse. You look at the New Testament, Peter made every effort and excuse to get Jesus from going to the cross, but Jesus told them, it's to your advantage that I go, because when I go, I'm going to send a helper, his very presence, the Holy Spirit. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus says, if you who are evil know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will the Father give the Holy Spirit to those who ask him? Last night, we spent some time as a family going around looking at some Christmas lights, talking about how incredible Jesus is and what he's done for us. It's not wrong to have Christmas lights and enjoy the festive things of this season, because as long as you know, the reason we do all these things is to celebrate the ultimate love that was shown to us in a baby born in a manger of Bethlehem 2,000 years ago, who died on the cross for you and for me, and is now ascended. He defeated death, hell, and the grave. He rose on the 3rd day. He is now ascended at the right hand of the Father, and he's coming back soon. Revelation 19 says that he's coming on a white horse for you and for me. Everything is in his control. Everything is in his hands. And as a result of the love that he showed for us, we're called to love him, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. We all value ourselves and we should as believers. I'm not talking about self-love. I'm talking about the value of human life, because we are made in the image of God. We love our neighbors and care for our neighbors as we love and care for ourselves. So this season, find someone who's in need. Love and bless them and show them the love of Jesus Christ. Lead them to him. Romans 10:13 says, everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. God bless, and we'll talk to you next time.